Hey there! Oh, well, looks like I'm back with a hopefully quick video. Let's start Tomato here. And so you haven't seen this yet, but I'm working on my to-do app. And I've made a bunch of progress actually. And today I'm working on a feature where you can change icons and colors for your lists. And it's gonna be quick, I feel like, because I'm using Chakra UI. You may have heard about this. It's kind of like Tailwind, except it doesn't use the awkward class name syntax. It's just regular React props. And I found this approach to be super fast for rapid prototyping, which is what I'm doing here. So goal for this session is to change colors and icons of lists. And let's just get started. Alrighty. So I already started actually. Here's my form. We have a list name and we have a color. So first of all, we're gonna add a stack here. And the stack is gonna need some spacing. So let's see what it looks like. A little more. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's pick a color. To pick a color, I think I'm gonna add a color picker. So what should that look like? Should we just create right here? Maybe, or should we create a folder first? Let's create a folder this time. Color picker. Call it color picker. Alright, for now this will be just I'll actually do H stack here. And there will be boxes, color 1, color 2, and so on. So, color picker. My computer seems to be a little slow. Is it because of the recording? Is there a memory issue? Let me take a quick look. Oh wow, OBS is taking a bunch of CPU. I didn't know that. That is much more than I expected actually. Maybe I have to tweak some kind of codec settings or whatever. Doesn't matter now, we'll survive this one with slow stuff. Anyway, so let's do const colors equal. And let's look up colors in Chakra. Not this one, colors. What colors are there? Come on, where are the colors? Here we go, great. So what we're gonna do, we'll just show users a bunch of colors. So we'll do red, we'll do orange, yellow. And I actually saw something on Twitter from Linear app, which I don't have here, but it's one of the coolest apps I've seen. And let me try to log in and well, we're not gonna copy their UI, but we'll get inspired for sure. I saw that they had a color picker like that, so I'm not really sure what should I edit to get it going. Maybe let's not do that. Never mind. Let's go back. Let's just do the colors thing. So we got a yellow. Let's get green, teal, sure, blue. What else? Cyan. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Purple. Let's get pink. All right, so we get a bunch of colors. Let's iterate through them. We'll do box, and we'll do index, and we'll do key. So box is going to have some width, some height, and it's going to have background, and the background will be the color -400, which is like medium brightness. Nothing is showing up yet. What are we doing wrong? Let's take a look here. The colors are there. The background is giving us problems. Why? Oh, I think in Chakra it's just dot. Right, great. Border radius, border radius is, what do we have here? Full. Beautiful, perfect. All right, let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's get those sizes to 6. That might be too much. Let's do 5. Okay, that's kind of all right. Okay, how do we show that a color is selected now? What I'd like to do is maybe a little border around it. So actually, I think we're gonna wrap this box in another box like that. And this one will have border, 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 border. It can also have border radius. It's gonna have border width maybe to like, I don't know, thin. And border color will be, for now we'll do like purple, just for now. Yeah, that's good. And we'll have padding of 1. Perfect. So now what I'm thinking is border color will be same as the color here. Okay, perfect. And the border color, actually let's change padding to actual pixel value because that was too much. That's too little. Let's do 2 pixels. That's kind of all right. So now when a color is selected, so this border will only be shown when the color is selected. What other options we have here? Unset. Unset. Oop, nope. All right, what we'll do here is we'll have like const selected color, set selected color equals, yes. Red will be the default color. Oh, this is messed up. This is so messed up. I don't know what's going on there. All right, this is your default color now, and the border color will go like this. If color equals selected color, then that, otherwise undefined. So it only shows if it's selected. Whoa, weird. Otherwise transparent. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's basically selecting a color. And now if we click it on click, we'll do set selected color, color. So we can go like that. Also, I'm gonna do the same thing on hover maybe. Or not. No, never mind. No hover. This is pretty good though. This is really good. See, that was like what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and we already have something going for us. All right, we'll leave color picker B for now, and we'll create a icon picker. Icon picker. And we'll do icon picker tsx export const icon picker equals, and it'll basically be the same thing. It won't be exactly the same thing, but it'll be pretty close. We'll start with hstack, and we'll do similar as before. Okay. Now let's go back here, and we'll copy this, and here we'll do icon picker. Icon. All right. All right, so now we get to pick the icon. Now, this might be a little more complicated because we're gonna use hero icons, and we'll basically have to import all the icons we wanna use. Now the question is, well, the icons we're using now is just like a hashtag. So let that be the first icon, hashtag. Import hashtag icon from, let's do that from solid collection. Okay, the difference is this basically, but we'll use solid. Okay, so now we basically need to map these components to strings. So const icons equals hashtag is hashtag icon. Okay, so this is our options really. let's just pick a couple icons that we're gonna want. So shopping will be shopping cart icon. I want this also from solid. Great. What else? I mean, what else could your list of tasks be about? I don't know, maybe this one, maybe like some emails. So that would be at symbol icon. Again, I want that from solid. Let me see here. Oh, this one is kind of cool. It's like experiment or something. So let's get that one. Beaker. Oh, it keeps importing from outline. Never mind, we'll fix that later. What else? Calculator. Maybe when you do like accounting or something like that. That's kind of neat. So like, let's get calculator. Yep. Maybe like chat. When you need to like have a list of people to talk to or something like that. Let's get chat. I mean, of course we'll tweak this later, but it's a good start. Chip, I like that. Maybe for computer related stuff. Okay. Oh, what's wrong with this one? Import, please. Great. I could keep going like that, but I think this is a good start. So what we'll do now is we have all these icons available, so we just need to render them for now. So we'll do object. Ooh, you're good. So we go through all the icons. We'll also need I with a key, and basically, wait, just use this for key. There will be box. Oh, and this is pretty good. So it's already offering us to render it like that, which is not exactly what we want. I mean, it is, but it doesn't work. So we'll have to do it a little bit differently. Return like that. I think so. Does this work? Yeah, this works. So basically we'll do const icon equals icons icon. What's the problem? So icon is any? It should be a string. It doesn't change anything. Okay, well, we'll change this type to key string any. For now, it'll be any, but it should be something like React component class. It doesn't work. But you get the idea. It's just going to be any for now. Great. So can we render the icon? Not yet, not yet. Interesting, why doesn't it work yet? This should already work. So what is going on? We got icon here. We got the stack right here, and we got SVGs are there. They're just, all right, let's try to use some kind of width here. Nothing. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Looks like we're back in the game. Okay, I'm gonna use somewhat larger icons, 24. That's a little too much, 22 maybe. Okay. All right, now. Okay, so a few things. Let me see. What we really need is we need to organize this in a grid. I think I'll want to have like two lines of icons here. And so right now there's going to be only one line because it's an H stack. I wonder if there's a quick way to create a grid. And let's just say I don't remember the CSS for grid, so I need some help. I mean, I don't remember how to do that. But this should work. I don't know. This means 5 items, and I don't know what this means. I don't remember that. No, I really don't remember that. But this could work, possibly, if we just use the same thing as they used there, just grid. Let's do that. Just like width and height, background. Oh, that work? Didn't. Let's get a grid. So they have, okay, there's the gap. I don't really need a gap right now. I just need, okay. So this tells us how many items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do 12. See what that looks like. Good. So I'm thinking now if I add a bunch more icons, it should be pretty good. Oh, film, movies to watch. How about that? All right. Flag, maybe for like cities to visit. I'm gonna just collect a bunch more icons. Globe, I like globe a lot. It's also something travel related. We already have hashtag, I think. Heart for your partner. Home is really cool. I'm gonna use that a lot. Actually, I'm gonna bump home right here. Super important. Library, maybe for your studies. How many we have? Okay, I just want to get the second line there, just to kind of see what it's gonna look like with 2 lines. Location marker. Great. Lightning bolt. Well, not really, because this will conflict with our current symbol. So let's not use that one. Let's use lock. Map. Very cool. What is this song? So good. All right. How many we have? Let me see here. All right, getting there. All right, now I think I want a little gap here because it doesn't look good with no gap. Good, let's do more. What happens if I do even more? That's not good. That's still not good. Maybe we do just 11. Yeah. All right, so 11 per line. That gap. Okay. How do I change color? How do I change color in an icon? I knew how to do this. I did the same thing before. This is how you do it, okay? I don't know why, but that's just how it works. And we'll use gray.200 here. I don't think it worked. Oh, it did. Feels like it filled all the wrong stuff. So maybe not do that. But I think I should be able to change the icon like that. Okay, hero icons change color. That's not... Well, I already do it if I go here to my status heading. So there's gotta be some easy way to do this. I think we're just specifying color here in the parent element. So if we do it here into parent element. All right, perfect. So we'll do gray.700. No, 500. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's not selected. And when it's selected, we'll do const selected icon set selected icon equals, let me import, import use state from React. Yes, we don't need this anymore. So we'll do hashtag, actually we can just say object keys icons exactly. And that's your default state. Okay. Now, if we click one of these, we'll set select icon to icon. All right. Let's see that again. Oh, we're not done. We need to change color when it's selected. So if selected icon equals icon, it's this, otherwise it's that. And the first option was going to be white. Perfect. Now we see the selected icon. We can change it like that. It is not perfect. Maybe a little, I'm thinking maybe a little border would be kind of cool too. So maybe let's add that. So let's do border width equals 1. Let's do thin, and then border color equals something like gray for 100. And we'll also do border radius MD. Perfect. But then we're displaying too many here. Let's just do 10 icons. And, okay, this is perfect. Yeah, that's good. So let's only show the border whenever it's active. So we'll do yes. If it's selected, we'll do gray 500. Otherwise, we'll do transparent. All right, that's maybe a little too much. Let's try 600. Yeah, it doesn't really look good like that. Let's keep this one, and let's do background equals gray 600. Okay, that's also not good. It doesn't look good at all. Maybe if we increased padding to like 1. No, it's too big. Let's do 1 pixel. I don't like that. We can try it. Okay, let's try 700. That's invisible. 800. Interesting. So that's not so bad. What if we did the same thing for colors? So when a color is selected, we'll do background being 800. It's not very visible there. All right. Well, we're gonna just do this for the moment. Of course, we could improve this, but we'll get back to details. The point of this exercise is to show you how quickly we can prototype with Chakra, and let's just stick with the quick. All right. Okay, cool. Now I can change color and I can change the icon. Another thing is I have to lift these into the model, but first I'm actually going to look into my model, and I'm gonna add some props here. So there's going to be color. Color is going to be a string, but I'm gonna need some default value for those ones that are like, I'm gonna have checklists on server that don't have any color yet. So actually I'm gonna make this or undefined, and I'll do the same thing for icon. I'm gonna make it undefined, because if I didn't use undefined, then I would have to store some default string value, and that would have to be one of these, and these might still change. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, now let me see here. So we have some state here, and we're gonna keep doing that. We'll do const color, set color equals, pretty much, yeah. except we don't want to use empty string. It'll just be undefined if there's no color. Perfect. Same thing for icon, set icon like that, and we'll use icon right here. Now these guys need to become controlled components. So we'll add fc, and we'll do value string or undefined, and we'll do onChange, which will be value, which is a string, and we'll do value onChange, just like that. And here we can get rid of the state, except for one thing, const selected color equals value. And if there's no value, it will be colors first, okay? And this one will be onChange, okay? Let's go to icon. All right, I'm gonna need a little more time here. Let's go to icon picker and also do the same thing. So let's import fc from React, and let's do that. Icon, wait a second, value string or undefined, onChange, returns void, but takes value, which is a string. And let's get value onChange, and here let's do const selected icon equals, we'll do value, or yeah, pretty much. And here we'll do onChange. That was pretty simple, wasn't it? onChange, just like that. Good. Now these guys are controlled, so they're gonna need some values here. So value equals color, onChange equals set color, icon picker value equals icon, onChange set icon. Great. So now they should be bound to my state. And one more thing we need to do is when you save, take color, take icon, and basically we're gonna do this slightly differently. We'll do list that update. Oh, there's no update. Should be. No, I think it's going to be something like, we need to get the store update list, and then the data we want to change, title, color, icon. Then we save it. Similar thing here. Well, we're gonna have to change this a little bit. Now, what's your problem here? Ooh, I hate these errors. Number or undefined. Oh goodness, I don't remember how to fix these. Model creation data. Oh, still no luck. Updated. I don't want to set updated add though. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll just do updated add equals new date. There we go. Great. That's good enough for now. Good enough indeed. So here, similar thing. We create a checklist with title, color, and icon. Okay. What's the problem? What are you missing? Oh, it's missing weight, and it's missing is deleted. So what we'll do here is we'll omit date. Oh, actually, what was it? Weight and is deleted. All right, no more errors. Okay, so we're creating the checklist and saving it. So now let's see, oh, one more thing. Here, we'll also do set color, list color. Okay, same thing for icon. All right, so let's edit the business list and change that to this one. What happened? Error. Well, that's not an error, it's just a warning. I mean, we can fix it. It's still not an error. Doesn't explain why that didn't work. So, are we ever closing to, yeah, here we're closing the model. Here we're creating, here we're saving. Try refreshing. And why am I still listening to Selena Gomez? Okay, that's not working. Is this even called? Saving. Let's actually stop that because it's annoying me. Okay, save. What? Why? What's the save button supposed to do? Form on submit handle save. Where is my save button? Why? Okay, so it's part of the model probably, but is this guy ever being called? What? I have to, maybe if I do this one? Okay, so a save button is clearly not working. Okay, and we're trying to save that with undefined for color. So problems. Okay, so here we're updating this is fine. And here we're saving the list. Okay. So we'll say saving and we'll just print this color. I'll just print the color right here. And icon as well. Oh, I know what happened, I think, because I know what happened. I was saving undefined. Now it worked. But, wow, that worked. But if you don't change anything and you try to save, it'll try to save undefined, and clearly Firebase is not very happy with any undefined value, and we can actually resolve that fairly easily simply by not using undefined but by using null values like that. All right, so let's edit that. Oh gosh, edit, and actually edit one we haven't edited before. Edit, save. Dang it. Why are you still assuming that's undefined though? Okay, here's some problems right here. So these guys they're still expecting undefined, so we'll just use nil instead. Icon picker just as well, null. Okay. So edit, enter. Oh, I think I'm gonna just give up for tonight. How is it still undefined? Right? It shouldn't be anymore. Also, okay. So how could color possibly be undefined? Wait a second, this guy. Okay. This is kind of ugly and I'll probably have to revisit it, but at this point, I just want to make it work. Edit, enter. That's how it should be. It's saved null, but that's completely fine. That's just gonna mean we're using some default color. And if we change it to something with money, because it's investing, like this one, oh, the save button is not working. Okay, we'll just use enter here. I just wanna get this kind of finished. Actually, never mind. I'll wrap it up for tonight, but the next step is to render the icon right here and to render the right background color here, which would be very easy now that we can actually save it. But there are still going to be some challenges around it, so we'll get to that. All right, thanks for watching.